Hi guys, today I'm gonna show you how to create a queue messages and how to store them into the queue storage account, and how to test them in local with the storage emulator and test in the Azure storage. Okay, Azure storage. Okay, first of all I'm going to, so I have created a one function app, so I'm going to send the message, queue message from this function app. So before that, so I have to install a few packages, so already is there. So microsoft.azure.web.extension storage, so you have to install it because this related to storage account. Okay, if you want to send a message from the storage account to particular storage account, so you need to install this. Okay, so after that you need to make changes in the this method. So how to make changes I will show you. This is the Azure documentation. So first of all you need to add this queue. Okay, and storage account also you need to add. Where is that storage account? Yeah, this is the storage account. You have to add the storage account name here. Okay, and we want to send the messages in the iCollector. So using this iCollector of type T, you can see you can send the multiple queue messages in the following types. Okay, so I want to add the string. I want to send a string. Okay, so the string name is like send queue. Okay, okay, this is attributes. Open this attribute and close here. Okay, now array has gone. Again I'm going to build this application. Now we got success. So first of all we are going to test this application in local with the storage emulator. Okay, where is that? Yeah, in this is the storage account, this is the storage emulator. You can see queue. So I'm going to give a name, it as my queue.items. Okay, I will keep it as it is. So I'm going to test this application. It will take just seconds. Yeah, we got there. Okay, sorry. So I need to add the storage account name. Yeah, this is the storage account name where our storage account is available. This is our storage account. Okay, everybody know use development storage equal to true. It means we are testing in local with the storage emulator. Okay, okay, now I'm going to build again. Test the code. Yeah, now we got the URL. So based on this URL we will test the code. Okay, I'm passing the query strings as Chaitu. You can see hello Chaitu, this HTTP trigger function is successfully. Now we are going to Visual Studio and we will check the queue message has generated or not. So refresh. So we didn't see any messages, am I right? Okay, again we will refresh. No, this is very old message. Okay, sorry, we did not attach this dot add of, sorry guys, without adding the queue message I'm testing. Okay, hi, this is Chaitu. So I'm going to put this name here. So dollar. If you don't add the dollar here before the string, it will consider it as a string, completely string. If you want to add the variable as considered inside between the string, so you have to add the dollar symbol. Now I'm going to build, and again we will test, and we will check whether the queue messages are we are getting generated or not. We will test. Okay, now we will get a URL. We will pass the query strings through that URL. Yeah, copy this URL and paste over here, and yes, we got that. Again we will go and check in Azure Storage Emulator. This is a local emulator use. Yeah, you can see a message appeared here. Hi, this is Chaitu. Okay, yeah, hi, this is name Chaitu. So I have given the name, I have passed the query string with the name Chaitu, so I got the message. Now I hope you understand that how to test that in a storage emulator. Okay, now we will test this in Azure storage account. Okay,